Thank you, everyone, for joining us on a new episode of Channel Orange. I'm your host, LK the guy, the DD, the mogul. I am here with Puff Go Poppy. What are you puffing on today?
What to do, y'all, man? It's the orange drizzle kind of day. It's my all-time favorite from Evermore. It is great for creative endeavors like podcasting and playing guitar and all the stuff I got to do during the day. So, shout out to Evermore.
Shout out to Evermore. I think I have a G1 skunk in the house. I've been dabbing that. It's been getting me blasted. But you know who else was getting blasted? The Lakers. They got blasted the fuck out the playoffs. Now, as soon as the game was over, the game wasn't even over yet. What did I text you, CJ? Or you text me first.
Yeah, I don't remember. Something about Darvin Ham being a terrorist? I don't know.
Yeah, I said Darvin Ham just fired himself or some shit like that. Yeah, so once again, Lakers got put out. They can't do shit with the Nuggets. They can never do anything with the Nuggets. It's almost like the Nuggets own the Lakers.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. And the Lakers are a flawed roster anyway. They were only so far they can go. Yeah. They're just one of those teams that's similar to Phoenix. It's just limited, like your entire payroll is basically in two players.
Hamstrung.
And then you got to, fill out the rest with what you can. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get a good, nice, cheap piece like Austin Reeves, and then you got to make do with D'Angelo Russells and 6'7" Kai Cenat and, Spencer Dinwiddie. You just got to make do with what you got. And that ain't enough. Rui Hachimura, awful. He looked like a wizard yesterday. Or the other day when they got knocked out. So that was pretty.
Hey, did you see that meme they had up? It was like, this is Rui Hachimura complaining about his minutes, and it was the animated Joe speaking like Korean or something, bro. I was laughing my ass off. He was going off in Chinese.
Yeah, and I've been a defender of Rui. I've covered Rui since his rookie year when he was here in D.C. when I was covering the Wizards. And he's a really hard worker.
Nah, he's the Jokic stopper.
Yeah, who stopped him? I said, who? What?
He the Jokic stopper. That's what Darvin Ham said. He the Jokic stopper. That's why he's always on Jokic all the time.
That's crazy. Darvin Ham spends more time with his hands in his pockets than coaching. I don't understand. This man just watch his team fight for his life, just dying out there, not calling a timeout, just watching struggle. Other team going on a 15-0 run. This man just be chilling.
I haven't they over there getting their ass whooped by fucking, what is his name? Brian Reeves of the old school fucking Vancouver Grizzlies. They get their ass whooped every single time by Jokic. And it doesn't look like he's doing anything, but he's just got the perfect touch. He got every fucking move. He could pass. Like, he just decimates them every single time with smart basketball versus dumb basketball, which the Lakers play. For real, in my opinion, I don't understand why at this stage LeBron isn't playing point guard. Like, all you other niggas do everything else. Stand in the corner, shoot.
I mean, he basically is for all intents and purposes. I mean, like, D'Angelo Russell's more of a scorer. He's not going to effectively facilitate your offense. He's just not that guy. And we've seen how inconsistent he is and immature he still is and how inconsistent defensively he is. So it's like D'Angelo Russell is what he is at this point. I'm not saying he's never going to get better, but he just seems like this is what it is. He could catch fire and be really good offensive asset for you. Or he can have, like, what was it, game 3 where he just nothing, eggs, bricks.
That's why I'm like, bro,
more bricks than Gucci Man.
Put this nigga on make him the sixth man. Fuck that. LeBron, you run the point, make him the sixth man. Come off the bench, just shoot some shots.
Yeah, and then, like I say, you got to rely on Dinwiddie and Kai Cenat off the bench. It's over. Like, it's not enough.
In my opinion, if a team has, like, an offense problem, one of you niggas got to go to the bench and play six man, either Reeves or fucking D'Angelo Russell, in my opinion. Because if we got an offense problem and we got y'all scores, I have no idea where Austin Reeves even came from. He just started starting in L.A. Like, seriously, I never heard about him in a draft. Nobody said nothing about him. He just got us starting.
They drafted him, sir.
We never heard about him. I didn't hear nothing about this dude.
He's a good player. Like, I like Austin Reeves.
But he just got to start on the Lakers. Like, how does this happen?
Good. He earned it. I think Reeves is a really good player. I think he's probably the third best player on the Lakers. I mean, honestly, like right now at this point, in terms of consistency, that's not great for the Lakers. Though, as you see, that didn't take them far. So you probably won a third best player a little better than Austin Reeves, but
like he's even like they even not even trying to trade him. That's how like a part of their future he is. Like I'm like, bro,
he's one of the only
what?
only young pieces that they have. So LeBron ain't gonna be there forever. So they do have to try to keep some assets to try to rebuild in the future. You don't want to be like Phoenix or the Clippers right now, where you're just looking at basketball hell after you're done with this run.
Did the Clippers lose last night?
They got their asses beat. They got
Kawhi was on the bench.
Of course, street clothes.
Listen, add that player to the list. Now, there's a certain list of people I can no longer defend. That list contains Russell Westbrook. That list contains James Harden. That list contains Drake. We'll get him later. And that list contains Kawhi Leonard. Now, these are players that are awesome players, great players, but you cannot, set your watch by them, especially in the playoffs, especially Kawhi Leonard. Anywho, Lakers got swept. Gentlemen sweep, 3-1. Can't do nothing with the Nuggets. They move on to play the Timberwolves, a series that starts, I think, either Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, Phoenix is so cooked. They're so cooked. They're going to be a poverty franchise very, very soon. They have no first or second round picks to the year 2030.
The era of the big three is over.
2030.
Y'all gonna have to figure out how to make teams from scratch now.
Yeah, y'all don't have near a draft pick till 2030.
And you can't trade Bad Bill. Have fun.
Avengers Secret Wars will be out by then. Like, you can't draft a player. That's crazy. And you mortgage your future for KD and Bradley Beal.
Yeah. And Book wants to go to New York. What do we even do with that?
You get as much as you can for Booker because, like, Durant, you can still get a lot for, but what is Durant, 35, 36? Like, you're
38 probably.
I think he's 35 or something like that. But, you're only going to get so much for 35-year-old star who's been injured, like that before. You're not getting shit for Bradley Beal. That nigga is that's
no
crazy.
trade clause anyway.
Woo! No trade clause is insanity. That is sorcery. Whatever his agent did in DC, wow. $150 million owed to Bradley Beal over 3 years and a no trade clause.
And he'll be here.
You incinerated every second round draft pick you had.
And he'll be here.
Woo! That is rough, buddy. I like Bradley Beal as a person. But holy shit, that's a terrible. I don't know which contract is worse between that and Jordan Poole. That is crazy.
Oh,
that
just reminded me. I'm sorry. All you niggas I know you heard these niggas. They's like, oh, I don't know why y'all so excited over Wemby. We already got a Wemby. We got Bol. Bol couldn't save them niggas, bro.
Bol, man.
He doesn't even get burned, cuz.
That should invalidate every nigga who said that. Like,
there's a few people, and it's like sports analysts that said that. Shaq said that shit.
I heard Shaq say that dumb shit. That's
like,
some hater shit.
Come on,
because Wembanyama's going to be better than him.
Come on, bruh.
Super fast, and he's doing shit that Shaq couldn't dream of ever doing.
Yes.
So it's like, don't be a hater, Shaq. Talking about Bol's done all this before. Bol, like I said, he ain't even off the bench in Phoenix.
He ain't getting no burn. You don't get no burn.
They were dying for a nigga to just score 10 points other than Book or KD, including the nigga they owe $150 million to with the no trade clause. 9 points in a stinker of an elimination game. Oof. Turnovers, getting cooked on defense, like the works. The whole Bradley Beal mixtape. I saw every DC Beal hater just vindicated, just in that zone, just in euphoria right now. Like, we're going to get to that later too, but... Just crazy.
Hey, I heard. Did you see that? It was a post earlier today. It was either on Facebook or Twitter. It was like Martian Gortat talking about the team he was on with John Wall and them. Yeah, and he was like, when John Wall he got in an accident, they didn't even go to the hospital to check on him because they were like such a disjointed team. You could tell.
I was covering the team at that time. Like, I know, nigga. Like,
they were such a disjointed
everybody
team.
Eats little shots were getting taken after every game and shit like that. It's like, now that John is gone, everybody eats now. Like, okay, that's kind of passive aggressive, but
the motherfucking Andre Bloch years and motherfucking
that was before that. Like,
before that?
Nah, Bloch was before that. This is like Gortat,
Who was on that team with Gortat?
Otto Porter and shit.
What's that nigga name? It was a power forward.
Kelly Oubre was on the team for a little stretch there.
Yeah, they had a power forward. They kept trotting out. Anyways, yeah.
Shout out to Kelly Oubre. He's playing really well.
Yeah, he can't really do that much with Jalen though.
Nobody can do anything with Jalen right now.
Jalen's hooping. I'm so proud of him, man. Although, like, if I'm not that completely sold on him, that's just me. But you know, hey, Jalen's doing good in New York. They're doing great without.
That's crazy. You're not sold on
I'm just saying.
What are you not sold on? Man had like 47 and 10 and dominated a playoff game against. Like, what do you need? What else do you want from him?
A new coach.
You know, and him. Like, what Jalen got to do with that?
Listen, I told you before. It's going to come down to tips, but they're doing amazing without Julius Randle. Julius Randle's kind of afterthought at this point. They about to put down the 76ers.
Hopefully. I don't know.
They go back to Philly tonight. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
I think they put them down, bro.
I hope so. I don't know, man. I'm tired of seeing Embiid play basketball. I'm certain of that. But the flopping, the Draymond, he's one flagrant away from getting suspended in the playoffs. This man has a whole dirty cheap shot mixtape just from one series. That's nasty work. Jesus, like.
Yeah, he did try to injure that man. Oh, who was it? Anunoby? Somebody tried to roll. Oh, he grabbed somebody's leg.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, he grabbed his leg and shit.
Just OD dirty plays. Just, man, got to get his emotions in check.
And he has Bell's palsy.
He's always hurt. It's always injured. He's perpetually injured.
Man. But I like the series, man. This has been a lit series. Super rowdy. A lot of fans come to the game. You see Tracy Morgan giving Jalen Brunson the finger.
It's good.
You see Ben Stiller there. You see motherfucking John
Garden,
Stewart. Man. Like, yeah. Like, I wish the Wizards will go to the playoffs so we could get, like, some famous people at the games and shit, because that would be fun. But we got, like, 20 more years before that happens.
Yeah. The beginning of a long rebuild, sir.
It's going to start with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's the first cornerstone behind the rebuild.
Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah. Jan Mahimi is not walking through that door.
Thank God.
Jan Vesely is not walking.
Just thank everything.
Ramon Sessions is not walking through that door. All right. Anything else in the hoops?
My OKC Thunder swept their first round matchup.
They did. Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? The youngest team, to ever do so in NBA history. Got to remind people that the Thunder are younger than the UNC Tar Heels were in the NCAA tournament this year. That's how young the Thunder are, and they just beat the brakes off of a grown-ass Pelicans team, even though they're missing Zion. But when are they not missing Zion?
Pelicans got a lot of shit to figure out, man.
Zion, I'm going to start calling him Triple H. He's always hurt, hungry, or horny. The 3 H's, man. Triple H.
When did you come up with that? When did you come up with that?
What does it matter when?
Yes, you just can't just bring stuff out like that. You thought about this. It's true though.
It's like, am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Are you disputing my theory?
That? Oh my God.
His weaknesses: horniness, being hungry, or
he just hurt. Holy shit! Oh man, that I'm sorry. That took me. Yes, Zion. And the Brandon Ingram, like, he had, like, a scoring problem in that last game. I was like, what the fuck, B.I.?
He looked fraudulent. I'm going to keep it real. For a star who's supposed to be the second star on the team, I don't know what happened to Brandon Ingram. I mean, Lou Dort was giving him some work, though.
Straps.
Lou Dort.
He put the strappies on that nigga. Yeah. I was like, damn, dog. It looked like that time. Don't you remember when, oh, shit, that's OKC. Fucking Joe Ingles put the straps on Paul George for that series. I was like, good Lord.
Not talk about that.
He put the strappies on Paul.
He was in his head.
How you getting this? How you let this Australian man get in your head? That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that shit. Like, some niggas, like, who was that? That series when New Orleans, when Drew Holiday put the straps on Dame Lillard. That series.
Yeah. Oof. I mean, again, that's another elite defender, though. Like I said, Lou Dort's one of the best defenders.
Yeah,
in
he's strappies, though. But, like, I was just like, bruh, B.I., like, use your height on this nigga, but it still didn't work. Like, damn.
Thunder are what people, when they see a young team like that, what they don't understand about the Thunder is they're a fantastic defensive team.
Oh,
even
for
though
sure.
they're small.
Y'all got the pieces.
Yeah, they're switchable. Shea leads the league in steals.
Yeah.
Lou Dort is your lockdown defender, defensive specialist. You've got, J-Dub. Chet puts just a lid on the rim.
Even Giddy's like wink, like he's got long ass arms.
Yeah,
like
Giddy not great.
he
But
got long. I said long arms.
yeah, he's probably the weakest
long
defender of the bunch. But Giddy's playing. He played well the first series though. He was splashing those open threes. Is what we need from him. Niggas aren't going to respect that. So if he can hit those open threes, that's going to be a motherfucking problem. Thunder are going to be dangerous. I just don't like them against the size of Denver. I feel like the size of Denver will be really, really problematic. Same with the Timberwolves. Timberwolves might give us some issue just with how much size the Timberwolves have. But they've been really competitive. That would be a really good series. I want to see Ant and Shea go at it.
That's the two new faces of the league.
Yeah, that would be.
What a pro wants, what a pro needs, whatever makes me happy. You don't like that song?
I don't even know what song that is.
Oh, he ain't see the commercial with Shay and Chet. See, you gotta watch TV, man. You gotta watch TV with that. If you watch a live televised game, they're gonna play that commercial at least 70,000 times a second.
I usually tune out during the commercials. That's probably why.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. People all over the world hate that commercial. There's podcasts that like hate that fucking commercial. It is bad. Yeah, I am excited to see Shea and Ant go further in the playoffs, even square off, but one or the other going to have to deal with Jokic, and that's a tall order to deal with, especially when you can't figure out what to do with him. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see Gobert versus Jokic, Depoy versus the MVP. Let's see it, see what it looks like. Yeah, what else happened in the playoffs? What else happened in the West? Oh, Milwaukee's toast.
They're cooked.
Two stars gone.
I mean, they won though. Diet Kobe did his thing in Middleton.
What? Diet Kobe? Stop it. He looks like currency.
He's like the RC Cola version of Kobe.
With the Mountain Holler version? It's not Mountain Dew, it's Mountain Holler.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the very, very off-brand jump. But he, you know what I'm saying? But his game is if you watch it and you squint really, really hard, he got some Kobe in his game. I like Middleton. I said some. Like, let's not go crazy here. I just said in the game. I didn't say anywhere. Like, let's not go nuts. But
that motherfucker, them off-brand names be crazy. That shit be like Doctor.
Professor Cola.
Yeah, like Dr. Wright. Diet Right. Motherfucker. It just said Mountain Avalanche or whatever the fuck going on. I'm still going to try it, nigga, but y'all got to work on these names. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're cooked, though. I mean, there's nowhere. They're not getting anywhere without Giannis and Dame.
No. Hell no.
It's funny as shit that there's a series that no one's talking about at all. The Magic and the Cavaliers are playing a series, and everyone just kind of forgot.
Yeah, I kind of was trying to watch that game, but it wasn't on my own.
Yeah, they keep putting them on NBA TV and not on any of the major shows.
I'm like, bro, I got fucking NBA, what is it? League Pass. I can't even find this game on my League Pass. I'm like, bro, I at least want to watch what Paolo doing, Franz doing. Like what the fuck?
My joint's still connected to my parents' joint in Florida, so I can still see all the Magic stuff.
Oh, yeah,
so just
bullshit.
so I can even during the season, I get every Magic game for no reason. So I have watched a lot of Magic basketball for no reason. And Paolo is good, dog. Paolo is like that, dog. He is a
I gotta see him.
legitimate superstar. The problem is he needs some help. And Franz is good. I like Franz Wagner. He's very, very good, but I don't think he's there yet.
How do you feel about Jalen Suggs?
Jalen Suggs he started out really disappointing, just to keep it real with all the hype coming out about him, but he always was like a player that didn't really have a niche, but he's found his niche for sure as a great, just tenacious defender. Like just that motherfucker that just bugs you, that is, firing up the crowd, diving for loose ball. He's just that guy. He's the energy guy. He's the high energy defender. Get the whole arena hype just on some little dirty plays and stuff like that. So he's found his niche. He still needs to improve on the consistency of his shooting. If he can do that, he could be something, but he's not a big enough offensive threat. Again, he seemed more of like a defensive energy guy than like a legitimate, he gonna drop 30. Like you ain't seeing that with Suggs. And that's the issue. Paolo can give you 30, but there's no one else on the team that consistently can do that for you.
Oh, they gotta put Magic games on TNT and then be like, bruh, we can't. I haven't even seen like. That's why I think Thunder hasn't been as big as they should be because they haven't fucking televised their games like that.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell a lot of people who hate the Thunder now because they're good don't watch Thunder games.
Yeah.
I had somebody be like, "Well, Shea's only good because he gets up out of fouls because he's so athletic," and I'm like.
Bruh.
So you don't watch the Thunder.
Shea got all the moves, bro. He got a bunch of moves.
Dunks like twice every 4 games or something. You know what I'm saying? This athleticism is not what you would say for that player.
Hey, niggas ain't gonna talk about it, but Jamal Murray dunked on LeBron.
He fucking piped on that man. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He banged on LeBron with a bag leg. Hey, I'm just saying.
Jamal Murray just turns into a superhero in the playoffs. That man's never had an all-star appearance.
Jamal Murray is who y'all think Chris Middleton is. Book it. Book it.
It's just wild. That man's never even been an all-star.
He's in the West.
But as a champion, dropping 50 in the playoffs, just doing heroics, like, it's crazy.
He got to get a motherfucker all-star over fucking Shea, over Luka, over Ja when he comes back, stop shooting people. Like, it's a lot of people you got to get a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, over.
I get it. So it's a crazy fact.
It ain't going to happen. Like, even guard spot, shit. All right, anything else in basketball? Playoffs. I don't have faith in the Indiana Pacers.
No, their defense is as bad as the Wizards' defense.
Halliburton looking funny in the light.
Yeah, he is too. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Light's a little bright for you, cuz he was having fun in that in-season tournament, but this is the big tournament. What's up?
Yeah, you got to do it when it counts.
Porzingis got hurt. That's a
Jesus
problem.
Christ, he's always hurt. As a Knicks fan, he used to be a Knick. That's why niggas lost faith in him. Like, he's just like Kawhi. Like, you can't count on him.
Yeah,
It's some regular season shit, but when it really counts, nigga, no, can't count on him. I'm mad they even got him. They did that whole trade and traded Robert Williams, who was another nigga who was hurt a lot. But Jesus Christ, he was there in the playoffs. He was hurt a lot, but he was there. You know what I'm saying? Now they got to run out fucking Al Horford at the 5 probably. Like, what are we doing?
That's exactly what they're doing.
So we're not getting no boards. Great.
Horford's still solid. Just can't run his minutes up. That means you're going to end up seeing Luke Cornett at some point, which is funny as shit.
Yeah, for sure. The Heat are done. I'm sick of the Heat.
Cooked. Yeah, they're cooked.
Get them the fuck out of here.
Heat culture can't save them from not having enough firepower to stay in the series.
They never have enough firepower. I think they have to. They gotta do something. They gotta make the Trae Young move or something.
Yeah, then you get so much worse on defense though.
You gonna score some points.
Yeah.
You gonna have a point problem. And my thing is, I'm like, bruh, is Bam that untouchable? Is he that untouchable?
He would be my only untouchable for them. Like everybody else, let's talk. Tyler Hero, all that. Like, I'll listen to everybody else, but like Bam, Bam's like that. He's just not a OD scorer. They don't have enough firepower. Bam, as a defender, is elite.
Mm-hmm.
And just he can be more of a scorer. Like Michael Beasley said, I don't know why he doesn't shoot more. He doesn't have more of the green light, but like Bam has the capacity when he shoots more shots at higher volume to score points. But I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not a Heat fan. I can't answer that for the Heat culture peeps.
Yeah, fuck Heat culture. It's over for Heat culture. Yeah, that's it for basketball, I think. So, moving on. One of the best shows in the history of television just ended. Well, it ended a while ago. I'm sorry, missed a week. Shogun. One of the best TV shows of all time. Good thing it's so many series because they have so many ways to ruin it with more shit. Shout out to Anna Sawai. Shout out to Toranaga himself. Shout out to everybody involved. Shogun is an excellent show. You were saying something.
I heard that there is a possibility of a season 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like they haven't closed the books on that. because of how successful it is and whatnot. But I'm with you. I think they should just stick to what it was originally intended to be, just a 10-episode mini, and follow the book. It seems like I never read the book. Now I might read the book now, but yeah, it seems like just go through the book, cover the book well, and do your thing. Seems like that's what they did. Very, very good show. Like I said, I loved it from start to finish. It was extremely satisfying. They had no bad episodes. I was in it from start to finish. I really do like the last episode, the framing. I thought it was a really excellent finale. And yeah, I got no notes. Yeah, they cooked.
Like, even, you know, the stupid I don't want to call them stupid. Refrain from calling people stupid, let's say the wonton people who they want explosions, they want blood, they want gore, they want benevolence, but like, do you understand how brilliant Toranaga was to engineer this whole entire plan to stave off actually going to battle just by playing a couple people? Like, this is one of the most brilliant guys I've ever seen since goddamn Baron Zemo. Just to make a plan so brilliant that we don't even have to fight. I'm gonna let these niggas fight themselves and we'll win.
Brilliant and ruthless. Like I say, he was playing chess while they're playing checkers.
Yeah, body chess, blood chess, head chess.
Yabo Shige at the end, just like, damn, bro, like you did all this, like you did all this, dog. Like,
yes, I did all this despite you trying to fuck my plan every fucking step of the way. Yes, I did all this, Yabo Shige. Yeah. Now, give me your fucking head, pause, because you just Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was cool. I like it, just the framing where he's just like, just tell me everything since I'm about to die anyway, dog. And he's like, I'll tell you some stuff, but some stuff I'm gonna still let you just wonder to the grave.
Right. You don't even deserve to know.
You don't deserve all the answers because fuck you. But like, I'll give you some since you are about to die because I am definitely about to take your head off, nigga.
Right. Just enough of you. Like, enough.
You almost fucked up my plan, actually, with your sleaziness, so.
Yeah, so yeah, man. I know Cosmo Jarvis, who played Blackthorn, gets a lot of bad rep. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. I don't understand it.
His performance was really good.
He was great. I have no notes on. Like, I don't see why people don't like him. Like, they just don't like him. Like, I don't understand
like
it.
The character or the actor?
Yeah, they said they don't like the actor, but who cares?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't.
He did a great job. Like, like I don't have any notes. Like I said, Anna Sawai, the beautiful, talented Anna Sawai. I hope I see you in more stuff. Oh, she's gonna be season 2 of Godzilla. You know, King of Monsters, a show you love so much. He said it was the best show on television. He said it was a better show than Shogun. Everybody, CJ said that. That's what he said. That's what he said.
In my life, I love Godzilla, but
he said he prefers that show over every movie that came out about Godzilla and everything. You know,
slander. Send you a cease and desist like Drake.
Oh shit, he's getting that. No, you can't send a cease and desist. I'll send it back and I'll rip it up so you can't prove it. So, like I said, Shogun, I will give it 98.5 flames out of 100. No notes.
Yeah, same score. It's good. It's good as shit. Like I don't have anything else to just watch it. If you like good, intelligent, TV shows. And, plots and scheming and great conversations and dialogue and acting and set pieces. Like I don't know.
I must warn you, people. The show, it's in subtitles because it has to be.
It has to be. Structurally, it has to be. Yes.
Yeah, because it's the reason that there's subtitles because of the goddamn story. It will be pointless for all this shit to be in English.
Yeah,
so
it makes sense. It's actually very, very clever. It's a really clever framing.
Very clever.
Yeah, to use the language barrier as a part of the plot. Like it's very much a part of the plot. It's supposed to be a language barrier. There's going to be times where you're not supposed to understand what they're saying because you're in the perspective of Blackthorn, who doesn't know what the fuck they're saying, and things like that. And just the translations and the conversations become a thing within themselves of like, are you translating what I say correctly? Because if you know what I'm saying, or there's subtle thing, it's a lot. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's
brilliant
very brilliant. And I do like the touch that Blackthorn actually learns their language. By the end of it, he's having whole conversations with people in their own language that shows he's actually been paying attention and actually has been a part of it and bought into the culture and has learned something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he respects the culture. Like I said, the episode where he runs back into his men, he shows how different he's become than his men who are still smell like shit, like he was when he came there, wasn't taking a shower and just out there. And he's like, now he's all dressed nice in Japanese garb. He's a Hatamoto. He's in this joint, respected by the townspeople. Like I say, even learning the language a little bit. You don't even need the translator all the time. So it's like, yeah, like it just shows that like the people that he thought were savages and mongrels, it turned out that he was the savage, and now he has a deep respect for their culture and their ways. And if it goes anything like the books are in the historical figure in real life, like spends the rest of his life in Japan, remarries, has kids, and like Toranaga was saying, like this nigga ain't going nowhere. He's useful and he's amusing to me. So
yes, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, basically, very funny at the end of that. After all of that, that's really why you kept this man around. Like he's a nice distraction from my enemies, but he just made me laugh. He's just a funny white boy, man.
Speaking of keep the man around, before we leave, one last topic on the show. We gotta do KTLO. Who kept the lights on? It's a horse race.
Yeah, it's a lot of great characters. I'm gonna say it's gotta be Mariko, right?
I could go with Mariko.
Yeah, it's like she's the whole catalyst and the hero, I would say, of the show. The heroine. She's the one that makes it all happen. She's the most important cog in the machine. Episode 9, she's Crimson Sky. Like,
yeah, she is Crimson Sky, and a sleeper KTLO. She was like a maid that worked for Blackthorn.
Yeah, the consort or whatever.
Yeah, she had a lot of great scenes, especially the one when she picked up a gun.
His name was Yuki or something?
Yeah,
Yuki.
Fuji, yeah. Especially when she picked up the guns.
Yeah, she was good. Yeah. She was definitely, I was about to say that too. She's definitely a close second.
Mm-hmm. I can't go with Toranaga because he did a lot of emoting. He didn't do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff, a lot of bars or anything. But yeah, Shogun, amazing show. Go watch it. It's one of those great shows that I do recommend and he recommends. And another show that we do recommend, X-Men 97. Jesus.
This shit crazy, bro.
Every single goddamn episode, banger after banger after banger after banger.
With Shogun off TV, this might be the best show on TV, unironically. And I'm not even saying, like, I'm not even hyping it because I'm a hardcore X-Men fan or anything like. Just the writing and the quality and like the reverberation that every episode has across the internet for the entire week until the next one.
The internet,
yeah, where it's just like this show it's crazy how good it is. Like the quality of everything in the show, especially the writing and the storytelling, is just why is this so good? I thought this was just gonna be a fun nostalgia revisiting of our favorite. Like hell no, they came to take your soul, do emotional damage.
Yes.
Tell you stories about bigotry and genocide and like just crazy. Like I'm baffled. This is the best thing I could have ever imagined. There's killing Krakoa in the most painful way possible in the comics, but look, man, this is good. This is good. This is really good. X-Men 97 is a little bit of a consolation for how dirty Krakoa is getting done.
Off rip. Do you think? Did he send somebody to go get his shield, or did he go get it himself?
He took that L, bro. Look at his face. He went to go get that shit himself.
Like, bro, I gotta go get that, bro.
He was on his own. You saw the little. He was just like, "Come on, dog."
I would be so pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even find that damn thing up there in the fucking mountain?
Imagine you're just walking and just get Captain America's shield from 3 towns over, thrown by somebody with the power of Miss Marvel.
Yeah, like, nah, bruh. Like, what do you even do in that situation? All right, so off rip, Storm's still not back in that. She's not back yet. She took 2 episodes off, whatever. Put that aside. Magneto's still alive.
Why are they keeping him in some freaky ass Speedo, bro? Why don't they put some clothes on that man? Why Bastion and Sinister so freaky, bro? What's up?
Why does he want to shave people when you're a robot?
That's what I'm saying. You shaving this man, then you just got him naked, just hanging there. Like, what are you doing? I don't even see y'all doing no experiments. Are y'all just hanging him here naked? Like, why?
then I like how. Can you explain the whole Bastion thing to me? Because the whole childhood angle, like he was.
It's a lot weirder in the comics. They simplified
it's weirder. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's weirder than this.
Yes, he is a merged version of Master Mold and Nimrod that goes through the Siege Perilous, which is like a magical portal, and he turned into a man that had the memories of like being a man and like didn't know that he was all of that shit, kind of similar to the show. And then he finds out that he's a super sentinel, and then he's kind of like a super advanced humanoid version of Nimrod, I guess, is the closest way I could.
So the way they explained it, they was like they put something inside of a woman, and the woman gave birth to.
No, actually, I can break this down specifically because Bo DeMayo, the former showrunner, he put out a list of episodes before this last episode came out to watch as refreshers. So I watched all those episodes, one of which was one of the funniest episodes to me, which was the finale of season 1, which was Master Mold, his big episode where he's just like, I will replace all the politicians with robots. And everybody's like, what? Like, nigga, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. But it's so funny. There's just a cue from Senator Kelly's voice actor that is just very funny. The way he's just like, what the hell kind of plan? Like, I showed in. So there was that. There was the Asteroid M episodes, which were amazing. The Magneto episodes. There was the Mr. Sinister origin episode. Fucking terrible episode, by the way. That episode's awful. But it does show you the origins of Mr. Sinister. But that 5th season's, that shit's rough. But that leads me to the last 2 episodes, which were the episodes with Wolverine and Storm in the alternate future.
Yeah.
It was those 2 episodes. I forgot what they were called, but One Man's Worth. It was the One Man's Worth 2-parters where Bishop teams up and he's got to go fix the timeline. Well, that's the episode where Nimrod goes and he's back in that alternate timeline. Yeah. They beat Nimrod and he can't ever be beat, like they say in the show. They just zap his time bracelet and be like, get him the fuck out of here. We can't beat him, but we can send him somewhere else and just. So we don't have to worry about it because Nimrod's unstoppable sentinel that can kill anybody in the future. He's like what they base those sentinels off of in Days of Future Past that can just adapt to anything. Yeah. And then just make more bodies of itself and just jump you with 8 of them then. It's like, nah, I've neutralized your power. Here are 6 more of me. Now you about to die, son. And then just, Nimrod's unstoppable, basically. So Nimrod, when he got beat back in the Bishop episode and was all gooey and shit, he went away, possessed the janitor of that school. Yeah. The janitor then had a child with the random racist lady from that episode who was just like, there are blacks here at this diner. That was Nimrod's or Bastion's mom in that episode who got turned into the thing in this episode. So you see her, it's like, oh, she's been a piece of shit for a long time. Cool. It's like, what are these coloreds doing here in our bar? Like, you ain't worried about the mutants and shit? You worried about Bishop and Storm being up in this Joan dog?
Yes, because they're more dangerous than super powered individuals black people are. So
basically, so Nimrod possessed a man, basically, and then that man had a child. So genetically, it's the first sentinel that was born, like Gene said. So it's like he's like a human, a super advanced sentinel from the future that's humanoid, but then had sex with a human woman, and now you have a hybrid kind of sentinel man child who's more of a mutant, because even he's just like he's like a technopath. It's like I can hear machines when I was a kid when they did the whole Man of Steel sequence and stuff.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's akin to the Man of Steel. Okay, he can hear everything.
Second Man of Steel reference this season.
He can hear everything. He can hear metal. What the fuck? He can hear electricity. Yeah,
because he's a super advanced Sentinel from the future, but not really. But he's also from the it's weird. They've done some weird stuff with Bastion, but very cool that they're doing Operation Zero Tolerance. That is a very cool storyline with the human Sentinels. Very creepy. So a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of people thought I forgot her name. It's not Senator Kelly, is it? Oh, the woman who freed Magneto.
Val
thought
Cooper?
she was Val Cooper. Everybody
I still think she might be
Mystique.
I still think she might be Mystique. We haven't seen Mystique all season.
Still has time. Have time to reveal herself.
In the wording she was using, like she was like, robots coming to kill us. Like the Sentinels wouldn't have been coming to kill her because she's human. So like I feel like she's still using, in the way she was talking to Magneto, like say something, like you're like, you just rebuke me, anything. It's just like, sounds like some shit Mystique would say to Magneto.
And he knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, like he would know who you are already. Like he know you ain't Val Cooper at this point. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Val Cooper, but her speech at the end was very cool. That's all I'll say at that.
Yeah, so
Magneto was right. And we got Wolverine, finally, some Wolverine stuff. He hasn't done anything all season, so we get justice for the Wolverine
and
fans.
some Nightcrawler stuff, too.
Ooh, my boy got to pick up the swords.
He got the swords, finally.
And just the way he was defending his sister in that jump. We got to see his portal from the inside. Just crazy, crazy stuff.
That nigga Wolverine was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? That shit was crazy.
But it's a clever way for Wolverine to finally be able to go off. I always say that. It's like, how are you going to have this man on the family team when he's got knives for hands, but robots? Now we get to slaughter robots indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Wolverine, it's your time, baby. Because you can't do that if they're people, not on Disney+. You can't be dismembering people. So it's just like, that's kind of his thing, though. It's like his main power is he's good at dismembering people with his knife hands. So it's good to see Wolverine be able to cut loose and dismember some niggas with his knife hands.
Mm-hmm.
Going like 360s in the air, flying back towards the mansion. There's very cool Wolverine stuff we got. We always love a good Wolverine defending the school scene, like X2, where he's in there just handling business. Beast has been getting done dirty all season too, man. Beast got fucked up again.
He too busy being all philosophical and shit. He ain't never had hands like that.
Pulling out quotes.
Yeah, bruh. Homer. I'm gonna give a fuck what Homer said right now. Catch these hands. You got beat up by your own girl. Jesus. Anyways, I mean, he couldn't do nothing about that anyway. But that first team photo, there was one interesting person because there was Angel in it, Beast in it, Jean in it, Cyclops, and one other person.
Iceman.
That was Iceman. Okay, cool.
The original 5?
Yeah, the original 5. Yeah, Iceman was in it. Cool, got it. Yeah, Magneto got freed. He's alive.
He killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, he killed all the robots.
Anybody in a plane was probably dead.
Yeah.
Anybody flying commercial air travel or otherwise.
Iron Man for sure is dead.
Whatever,
he fell the fuck out of the sky.
Whatever he was doing. Yeah.
He fell straight to the earth.
Hope he was at home chilling. Like, hope he was with Pepper or Rhodey kicking it.
He was at 30,000 feet and he got super fucking confused at what the fuck was happening.
I really want to see the fallout of that. Just like he EMP'd the entire world. If you're hooked up to life support, you're not anymore.
That's your ass.
Like Omega Red looks like he's getting out because of that. Those scientists look mad worried.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, so...
we got a cameo from Spider-Man this episode.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Doctor Doom and Baron Zemo and
Baron Zemo, yeah.
Jada Pinkett, maybe? I don't know.
What?
You see the bald chick that was in the villain lair? Everybody said that was Jada in that jump.
Jesus Christ. That
Shoot
was
the
not
messenger.
Jada.
It would fit. It tracks. A cabal of all the supervillains.
Cabal. That's funny. Jesus Christ. The cabal of all super. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. She might have alopecia or something. I'm sorry. So yeah, the 3-part series finale, not series finale, season finale. It started. We got a cameo from Spider-Man. Cameo from what was that? Silver Samurai.
Yeah, Silver Samurai. That was cool.
I was like, who gives a fuck about Silver Samurai? But whatever.
He's been in the show before.
We've seen it before in that horrible Wolverine movie. Jesus.
They're setting up a lot. They could do Avengers versus X-Men. All the stuff post Grant Morrison leads to like the Hope Summers stuff and Messiah Complex and stuff like that. So like, I could see them trying to do more of the 2000 stuff. I do like the Messiah Complex kind of arc with Hope Summers, and
I'd be happy to see the when Cyclops get the Phoenix Force.
That's Avengers versus X-Men.
That would be dope.
Which again, they could do that in another season. I think they could lead towards an Avengers versus X-Men kind of thing.
Look, you throw my goddamn shield up a mountain, we gonna go to war beyond that because that's super disrespectful.
And we've got mentions of the Hulk, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rogue slapped around General Ross, stuff like that.
Yeah, they just fucking around with the Avengers is super disrespectful, dog.
Well, look, the Avengers is fucking feds because the Avengers never pull up when the mutants are getting massacred. They're always just like, oh yeah, we usually be helping with stuff, but our bad. We was busy doing some other stuff. But then when the world needs help, it's like, where were the X-Men? What do you mean where were the X? Like, nigga, I'm tired of the Avengers, bro. I'm with Rogue, bro. I'm with Rogue. She was just like, why aren't you gonna help me? Well, politics and my hands are tied. Like, hey, fuck you, Cap. Like you a fed.
Maybe the whole, that's the whole Civil War thing. Do you sign the accords? Do you not sign the accords? Type shit. And even in that iteration, Cap was not with it. But in this iteration, he is like, oh, I'm a politician, man. I can't do it. They tell me what to do. I can't just do what I want. I'm like, bruh, like, which one is it? Are you going to be institutionalized or are you a rebel?
Yeah, my favorite Captain America is the one that embodies what America should be, not be, just enforces America's rules like Rogue is saying. You're not just a cop. That's the lame ass version of Captain America. Like, I like Captain America from the original Civil War, where he's like, yeah, this law is stupid. I'm not going to enforce it because it doesn't make any sense. That's what America is really about. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sure, we'll see. They're cooking. They're 8 for 8 right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this genre. Just every episode's been an instant classic, just except maybe the Mojo episode. And even still, that was a really good episode. That's the only one I would say that's not like instant banger. Like,
I mean, Jubilee's supposed to have some fucking powers now. She showed her how to do some stuff. She didn't do shit.
She almost died
again.
Trying to jump off a building. She's like, maybe
yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna.
Maybe I can fly with my powers. Nope.
I could have sworn Shawty showed you what you could be capable of if you like. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh,
yeah. I'm worried about Rogue. I'm worried Rogue is infected with the Sentinel virus when she absorbed Gyrick. Like, she still hasn't woken up.
Oh shit! I didn't
feel like that could be a gut punch if we get Rogue and she wakes up and turns into a fucking Sentinel. That is gonna suck. I'm just gonna brace myself emotionally for that. Hope that's not the way we go. But I know, like, they prepared us that they said there's gonna be a lot of death and destruction these last 2 episodes. So I'm gonna brace myself for whatever losses we incur.
I love it. I love losses. So, do you think? I'm gonna try out a segue. Just bear with me. Do you think Captain America has a BBL?
Oh, jam! I know where this is going. To get me angry in the show. Turning to Skip Bayless over here.
Now, as everybody knows, the shot heard around the world, Kendrick Lamar. He dropped a little 6-minute ditty called no ditty actually. That's a poor choice of words, but called Euphoria. And it's funny because a lot of people didn't even get the fact that Euphoria is a show that is executive produced by Drake, and it's about high school kids and a whole lot of sex. Euphoria. So, there's a lot of ways we can go about this. People say the series is 2-0 Drake. People say the series is 2-0 Kendrick. Some people say the series is tied. But we're all happy that hip-hop is going in this direction. Because, unfortunately, this is a competitive sport. Eventually, you're going to have to compete. And we came here for blood. We're talking about rat beef, everybody.
I hate you Drake fans. I hate you guys. I
That's
hate
how
I
he
hate the way you
starts his
walk. I hate the
diatribe.
way
Jesus Christ.
all that. Look, dog. I have strong thoughts on this, and I need to get all this shit off right now. I'm not even, and I'm gonna preface this with saying, like, I'm not even the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan. Like, for real. Like, I mean, I have deep respect for his lyrical ability and, like, as an MC, but just, I think some of the criticisms of, like, the scat jazz rap and all that's funny, and I think it's kind of valid.
Kendrick is the wild sentinel.
Yeah, but, like, this in terms of a beef, this is 2 different weight classes, and I need to break down why why it's pissing me off so much. The lack of hip-hop literacy that's going on here in the community of the people that claiming that Drake is up. By what metric is Drake up? He basically dropped a diss track saying that Kendrick Lamar had small feet and it was a short. And it took him 3 writers and 4 producers to get that off. And, okay.
Wow.
Kendrick, on a Tuesday morning, decides to savage that man for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Blast that man's character.
Yeah.
Everything about this man. He's still getting clowned, talking about he's a bad bitch with sexy red and all this. said this took this man's nigga pass. Like, bro, like
Insane.
this is a savaging like I haven't seen, and all I've seen the past 2 days from Drake fans is denial and copium. Every objective observer is like, this is fire. NBA on TNT playing that shit the night after it dropped, bro. Like, it is a banger. He savaged him through different flow styles, different beats.
Yeah.
He got rhymes he got a diss so intricate it's got Easter eggs. You gotta hunt. you gotta go watch New Rock Stars afterwards and go look at Easter egg videos and see how layered this man's beef is with this man. He dropped every type of hate that, like, this is real pure hatred that this man was done with Drake. And what is pissing me off is all the excuses I'm hearing from Drake fans. Like, and I'm gonna list what I've heard and that is circulating. They're talking about, Jesus. Oh, all he did, Kendrick said, is stuff that Ross and Pusha T said before, because it was never responded to. It was never debunked. It's still valid. So yes,
yeah,
like, so yes, he is bringing up things like Drake liking underage girls and all those things that have been brought up but not addressed before.
Underage
yes,
girls.
yes, you keep doing it. So yeah, and you're kind of being black when it's convenient to you. You're Jewish sometimes, and you're black when you need to sell records and try to be on some hood shit. There's been a lot about Drake from the beginning of his career that reeks of industry plant. I don't give a fuck. The man has talent. He has talent.
He has responded to the ghostwriting thing when he was beefing with Push. He did it on Duppy. But all the other angles, like, you're a bad father, how do you even respond to that?
Dog.
How do you respond to that? The fake abs, how do you respond to that? The motherfucking you be dirty macking niggas. How do you respond to that? You be talking to niggas' girls. How do you respond to that? Like, I'm like, it's like trying to find an avenue for him to respond to, but there probably isn't one. But he's going to respond. I know that for a fact.
I've heard no one respond to the substance of the diss. All I've heard is people be like, "Oh, I've already heard all these things before," or "Oh, y'all picking and choose." So I don't. Yeah. The thing that burns me up the most is the motherfuckers talking about, "I don't care if Drake has ghostwriters or who wrote the music as long as I like the music." Nigga, I can't respect that opinion. I'm sorry. That's where I have to stand 10 toes down. I do respect people who are good performers. Like, you're performing other people's songs. You're good. Yeah. Like I even like always get shit from this, but Beyonce don't write a lot of her shit, but she's great at singing it and performing it. You know what I'm saying? That's like completely but it's different than an MC, as you're about to get into. Yes, like it's different as an MC, especially if you're claiming to be the king of rap and you gotta like, I need bars. I don't need IG captions. I don't need cryptic little like, bro. You need to respond with bars that address what you are beginning savaged over, not just all this just cute shit like AI and all this bullshit. Like, I need bars, dog, and bars that you wrote. Not that you can't have a diss track that's like 2 minutes long with 3 writers on it, dog. It ain't even a hook on that jump, bro.
What did they write?
That's what I'm saying,
What
dog.
did they do to this record?
What help did you need? Niggas try to argue with me. Drake doesn't have an army of resources and producers. Nigga, he's 4 producers on push-ups alone. Nigga, like, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, this man is handpicked by the industry. He's got everything that he needs. I'm not saying that I don't like any Drake songs, but don't put it up against a real songwriter or MC that writes their own bars. Like, that, this can't be a discussion of who is a better rapper when one of the niggas is not writing all their raps. Like, I'm done with this shit, son. Like, I don't give a like, this shit is blowing me, dog.
Yes. As my confidant, CJ, was just waxing poetic about lyrics. As the world changes and becomes more acceptable and more amicable, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things have been, watered down, saturated, and taken for granted in this space, especially the entertainment space. Now, some things we do hold sacred, like a religion. And in hip-hop, there is a lot of people, or most of us, who don't respect lyricists, and I put quote-unquote lyricists because everybody has their own definition of that, lyricists who don't write their own music. Now, from my standpoint is, I can still respect somebody who doesn't write their own music, but I can't respect you if you consider yourself a lyricist. You could be a great MC, a great performer, a great motherfucking a studio head. You know, a studio head. Somebody just in the studio, you just make it happen in the studio. Just a big studio guy. But this thing that we hold sacred, which is rap, you gotta write your own lyrics, and Drake doesn't do that.
And I think I take it extra personal because I write songs for a living as a songwriter.
Yeah, we
as
both do.
someone who publishes songs and writes them and performs them. Like, for people to tell me that writing the song doesn't matter is really, really like missing the fucking point. Like,
especially a diss record. Like, why the fuck?
especially when you're have this supposed to be representing you as an artist. Like, is it you that you're representing? Is it like, or is it all fake? Or is it like that's the whole thing that comes back to Drake and the culture thing. A lot of people missing. Oh, why are you attacking him for being biracial? No one's attacking him for being biracial. There's a lot of biracial niggas who are not catching strays out here for just being biracial. It's his fucking weaponization and fucking cosplaying of black culture, putting on every fucking black stereotype that is harmful for the community. Like, you can co-sign a sexy red, but you don't have shit to say about anything important in the black community or anything of substance.
I'm happy I'm dark skinned because a lot of light skinned dudes are faced with identity crisis for some reason. In my opinion, if you're black, you're black. Like, come on, bro. Like, just don't hamstring yourself into being whichever fucking way you want to be at the time. Like, if you're black when you in the hood, you got to be black when you get pulled over by the cops.
Stand on that shit, bro. Don't be I'm Jewish now.
Like, hey,
don't
man,
be on that shit, bro.
Yeah, hey, don't take your black off when you get pulled over by the cops. You got to keep your black on, just like the rest of us do.
And you don't think that him leaning into that Jewish angle is something to do with his success in the industry? Like, you'd be insane to say that is not one of the reasons that man has so much support within the
like
executives in the industry. Like the non-black executives that like to push the Drakes and Sexy Reds upon the community.
The Markowitz and the Auschwitz and the Schlitz. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real lizards who control the music industry. But yeah, we don't respect lyricists who don't write their own bars. I especially don't. But everybody has their place in this industry, and I do respect Drake because one thing he is going to do is respond. And
with bars, are we going to get bars? Are we going to get IG captions? Are we going to get more of this?
He's going to do bars.
Are they going to be his bars, or is it going to be 1 versus 20? That man said he's going to go 1 versus 20, smack him and his whole team of ghostwriters. Like, hey, bro, this is
a lot of people you got to smack if you want to smack Drake. It's like a corporation. It's like trying to get to LeBron. Like, you think you go just walk up and smack the shit out of LeBron? No, you got to go through a couple levels before you get to smack the shit out of LeBron. Like, he has so many. Who even knows if this is Drake rapping? This could be somebody with his voice. He's somewhere drinking wine or some shit. Who knows? But we all excited for rap beef because we haven't gotten a good beef in a long time. Like, between rap beef and X-Men 97, it is a great time to be alive. We're living in the golden era. I'm hearing rumors of motherfucking Spider-Man 97 coming out. Who the fuck it?
Might as well. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back for the real rap beef. I want the hate back in rap beefs.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want this gentleman squat. Like, nah, bro. If we're gonna do it, let's do it like
you can't gentrify the rap beef, because back in the day we got, first off, fuck your bitch. I mean, fuck your set and your clip you claim. You came to be a player, but I fucked your wife. Like, that's where we come from. You can't be like, oh, he's going too far. You can't talk about that. No.
Also,
this is war.
I have one more super gripe that pisses me off about this whole thing is, like, I can't respect Drake for the reason that you leak your songs with, like, AI and shit, and you leak it to see the response of it first before you stand on it and drop it. Or you'll be like, oh, that was AI, that was fake, or you'll leak shit. Like, that is some pussy-ass shit, bro. If you're going to put a track out, you stand on that shit. If it's whack, it's whack. Don't be trying to fucking softly launch a song and then not take credit and then be like, oh, I'm just messing with AI, or like, well, no, fuck that shit, bro. Like, dog, man, savage you on a Tuesday morning.
You know what
bro.
I'm going to do? I'm going to put out an AI track featuring Marion Barry. I'm going to see how people fuck with that. Like, oh my God, is that Marion Barry? He really is your dad. All right. What else we got? Yeah, that might be everything.
I think that's
yeah, man. Stop trying to gentrify hip hop. Stop trying to gentrify beef. Stop it. We're back. Rap beef is lit right now. And write your own fucking lyrics. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on a new episode of Channel Orange. I was your host, LK the God, DD the Mogul. I write my own lyrics. I've been here with Puff Go Poppy.
I also write my own lyrics.
He puffs and he poppies. Don't worry about it. Subscribe everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere podcasts are available, where you watch them or you hear them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure today you tell someone you love them. Gang.